impression of a bird. Tweet, dang it. Tweet! Welcome back to Dread Canaries Against the Iron Storm. I'm Dread Canary, the game is Against the Storm, and we are playing on an Iron Man mode that I came up with the rules for myself. It's not officially in the game, and we can tweak these on subsequent runs, but for now, here are the rules that we are working with. I am only allowed 2 settlements per difficulty level, and then I have to change the difficulty. Secondly, I have to increase the difficulty because difficulty only ever goes up. So I was not allowed to do something like start on the easiest setting and then go up 2 difficulty levels, then go back down to the easiest setting again. I can only do 2, and then the next 2, and then the next 2, and then the next 2, all the way up until we hit Prestige 20, or I lose. Speaking of which, if I lose, I'm going to have to reset all progress on the save file, which means I am going to have to play through the tutorial again, because the game requires you to play the tutorial whenever you start a new save file if you want to show 0 losses. Which is a rather annoying feature, but, you know, that's how it is, so that's how we deal with it. And of course, because y'all have seen me play so many games on Impossible, it might not make sense for me to play the normal through very hard levels on stream. So I would be allowed to play those off stream, maybe make some kind of summary video showing my progress, talking about how it's going, but that is how that goes. So let's get back into it, shall we? Last time we did our last Impossible level, so that means we have to go up to Prestige 1. I shouldn't call it Impossible anymore. They renamed the difficulties on me, but I haven't played enough of the new difficulties to have fully internalized those names. So just a reminder, we have played 10 games. That is the 2 tutorials plus 4 of the first 2 each on the first 4 difficulties, with a win ratio of 100%. You know, there's no sense in putting it off. Let's try a Cursed Royal Woodlands. This is going to go so bad. This might be the end of the run, folks. The Cursed Royal Woodlands is rough, but we're going to try it. Let's take the bigger caravan. Settler, Pioneer, Veteran, Viceroy, and now Prestige 1. And I got a request in chat from a viewer, and this viewer is the person who made my logo, so I kind of have to do it. They wanted me to call my next town Dittoville. So we shall do so. Let's see. I'm thinking I'll start with oil, again, just to make sure. And let's do it. I really am concerned that I might have made the difficulty of this challenge too hard. I might have to change it to 3 settlements. But also I'm catastrophizing way too early, so let's just take a look at our mysteries. Warm welcome. Increase reputation gain from resolve by 100% during drizzle. So this does no benefit until I'm getting reputation from resolve, and then it just lets me get out faster. So that's nice. Okay, hostility level 3. People will eat double food if they don't have complex food. Not really a problem. But also, 10% chance of consuming double amount of goods when using services. No way to stop that one. If they are using services, they would, if they are not using services, they have a 20% chance of destroying the yield every production cycle, which can really slow down your economy. And at hostility level 5, people start dying if they don't have services. So really, we need services, and then they're going to use twice as many goods when doing it. But in addition, the Cursed Royal Woodlands has restless spirits. So restless spirits can be found in the forest. The forest has reshaped itself. It is impossible to recognize the danger of the glades, and their size has been made even. That's right, when we are in the cursed forest, all glades are the same size. You cannot see which ones are dangerous glades, and the vanilla glades are the same size as the spicy glades. So, like, looking around does nothing. I have no idea how I'm starting off, and that makes this rather weird. And then, of course, because we are playing on Prestige, we now need 4 additional reputation points. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we are going to need to be in here for a while, and that's why I'm thinking that I'm going to have to start doing single... Well, I might have to start splitting these into 2 episodes, just because that is a long time to go. Let's not do that first. What am I doing? Excuse me. We are going to build a woodcutter's camp. And of course, a woodcutter's camp. And we're actually going to put both of these woodcutters camp right here, because I am going to rush my way into these glades. Which, you know what? Sometimes impatience kills you. Sometimes it just does. So we'll see how that goes. Let's turn this off, this off, this off, and oh my god, do not be a beaver who uses less fuel. No, 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 no. I want beavers on woodcutting, where they can be helpful. Cursed Forest, exciting. I guess they nerfed it some in the last patch, which is good. It was positively terrible to deal with before. Yeah, so the last patch came out yesterday, and I have been on an EU kick in my personal life. Europa Universalis. So, I have not had a chance. Like, this is my second game on the most recent patch. It's going to be interesting. Harvester's Camp. Like, I didn't even read the patch notes. Europa Universalis is kind of like, it's like a drug, especially if you have an autistic brain like mine. And that's not a meme, I'm diagnosed. But Paradox Games knows exactly how to market to my demographic, and whoo boy, they get a lot of us. Between Europa Universalis and Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron, and what's the other? Stellaris. I was big into Stellaris for a while, which is their space version. Let's see. Some fossils contain valuable surprises. Gain 2 amber for every 20 sea marrow produced. Okay, that's a good way to get amber. Gain 10 amber every time the trader arrives. I like that. Scouts work faster on glade events for every firekeeper assigned to the hearth. That is actually huge once I get big. And since we're going to have to go till 18 points, I think the prayer book is actually going to be big, because we're going to end up with multiple hearts. Like, we had 3 hearts last time, and that was just on Viceroy. So, I'm thinking we've got humans. I'm going to go ahead and grab a plantation. And I think a kiln, actually. Because it lets me make bricks fairly efficiently, and that's good. But also it lets me turn wood into coal, so that even if I don't get a coal mine, I've got access to 2 types of fuel that can lower hostility to the forest. So we're going to go ahead and grab the kiln. Why do you do this to me, game? It's so good to get the weaver so I can get a more efficient fabric. But the temple is a service building, and it's going to give some benefit to both of the 2 species I currently have. I'm going to go with the temple. I probably shouldn't. It's probably way too early to get a service building, but I'm doing it. Okay, ancient tablet. We need 1 ancient tablet to get 60 food. That's a good trade-off. Or if we turn in 5 tools, we get 5 building. No. We're not doing that. They turned bloodthirst into brawling? Guess it wasn't politically correct enough. Hey, that works, but then why are we using training weapons? I think they would have called it, like, sparring. TikTok. Solve any 2 dangerous or forbidden glade events, or have 15 copper ore. Well, we're definitely going to run into dangerous glades, we just don't know when. 7 packs of crops gives us more packs of crops, which I don't really love. Planting crops, which I don't really love, and amber, which is nice, or get beavers happy for 30 seconds to get more beavers. I think I want to make my beavers happy for 30 seconds to get more beavers. That sounds nice. I'm just going to start them on gathering both sets of my starting glade resources. I love this. That these look kind of like faces. Like, you know this is intentional. Look at that. It's like a skull with like 2 or 3 layers on it. Very nice. Okay, so we got a vanilla glade. don't mind that at all. Let's go ahead and see what I can... Yeah, we can do it with berries. Let's get two more people. Because people early on is very good for the long-term stability of your settlement. Later on, people aren't so great because you start running out of things that they can do, and then, like, that's more people who can leave you. But early on, having more workers is nice. Okay, so we have another vanilla glade, and this one has a spirit in it, who I can't talk to. Okay. Okay, so I've got 30 minutes. Oh, that's much better. They used to be like 4-minute timers, and it was impossible to do anything. 30 minutes is much more reasonable. If the column's ghost request is not met in time, it will vanish. And what it... Okay. Okay. So it wants me to pick a good that I'm going to deliver and have 4 trade routes completed within half an hour, which I think is 3 years, and it's going to give me some kind of reward. All right. Well, if we tell it oil, then we can definitely do that. Complete a request to proceed. Wait, can I just... Gotcha. Okay. So I can deliver oil, but then I need trade routes. That's nice. All right. Unless I have to actually get trade routes in that. We'll see how that works. That's going to be interesting. Okay, let's move this down here, because we need to clear out the area around this farm and get this farm up and running as soon as possible. Also, this should have beavers in it, now that I've gotten beavers. And let's go ahead and start building some other stuff. So we should get a crude workstation going. And then for industry, we're going to want a kiln. Followed by a industry, a rain collector, I think. Right? And then that's it for these. We need a plantation. Yeah, I think that's everything that we can make for now. Now the kiln requires 4 bricks, but then it can make bricks. So we're going to limit our bricks to 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to tell it clay, which we have. That's great. Still, they need to change that. We're going to keep fabric and planks. We're going to limit those to 10 each, because it's super inefficient. And this way we will get it. Well, see, the thing is, so chat's saying that completing 4 trade routes is so easy. But it's completing 4 trade routes in 30 minutes, which means before year 3. And that is not something I usually do, just because I don't usually have packs of provisions up that early. So I'm going to have to actually kind of blitz faster than I normally do to get it. It's not hard, you're right, but it does adjust my playstyle a bit. I think that looks good. Yeah, nicely on the edge of town. Let's go ahead and change this to a lizard. The lizard will be happy, and they will spread their happiness to everyone else. No, actually, I think I do need to keep it as a human now that I think about it, because we've got to get to 16 before the queen runs out of impatience. So that might actually be rough. Okay, what can I do? I can fire 1 woodcutter, which will lower the hostility. I don't really have enough of anything to burn. Like, I could burn to get more, but I don't think I want to. We need to think about housing. I think that works. I should probably have some people here making building supplies. Lizards are pretty unhappy. Okay. That should last us for at least the storm, or the first storm. Nice, okay. Let's get a nice even mix. We are going to make a fully beavered woodcutter's camp. Like so. Cool. And we're gonna move this over a little bit and put in 2 more humans.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's take a look at our stuff. Global production is 50% faster, but trading is unavailable. Protected trade, I think that's what we're going with, because it'll reduce hostility by 15 points every time I sell goods worth 25 amber, and this is going to be a long game. So this will help. Gaining 50 to the Ancient Heart's resistance for every impatience point you have would also help, but I think protected trade is going to help more to try to avoid this eerie song, because if villagers start dying, then the Queen's patience starts plummeting. And we don't want that, so... Whoop. Just a little whoop. I'm starting with the whoops early this time, guys. Better watch out. We've got a case of early whoopage. That's a problem. If you have a problem with early whoopage, you may be entitled to compensation. Let's go here. Obviously, I'm memeing. I'm not offering to pay you every time I whoop. That would be ridiculous. I don't have that kind of money. Let's do this. Packs of provisions, which we're going to have to make out of eggs. We're going to put 1 here, and let's limit it to 20. Okay, you no longer make bricks. Hi, Sahilda. I don't have anything I can really do with you right now. Really? You want to sell me double coat upgrades? That's nice, but I don't have any money. We can sell resin. I don't want to sell resin. I think that's useful. I don't want to sell plant fiber either. I think that's very useful, especially... I don't actually have harpies. Never mind. It's not especially useful, but it's nice. What do I want from you? Building materials, maybe? Like... Because if I bought that, I could save myself a lot of time. And if I did it with, like, that, that would be very efficient. Plus I could sell you resin. Maybe make both of these 20? And then... just enough wood. There we go. And then I can actually fire these guys for now, because I've got enough building materials to not have to produce it locally. So we can just turn our bricks in, fire you, and you can go build stuff. Let's take a look at our next 2 orders. Okay. 8 packs of crops. Or Happy Brewing gets us a free tavern. Hold on. Temple gives us religion and education. The tavern would get us leisure and brawling. That would give us... Okay, yeah, that's a nice mixture. Let's actually do that. We do have to hope for a brewery, but that's fine. Get 65 grain, so this means we have to look out for a farm. Would I rather have a farm, or would I rather have lizards? I think I'd rather have lizards. I think it'll actually be easier to get them. Especially if I tell my people, do not eat meat. Go ahead and deliver that. Okay, the harvester's camp is empty. And you don't have anything else you can do. That's fine. We can go ahead and get rid of you. Now we've got some trading goods. Okay. Yeah, let's sell parts. I got rid of my resin, so I can't sell resin. But I can totally sell oil. And of course I only have 2 trade routes. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's actually tell it this. And that is going to tell me in a minute whether I need to sell oil specifically, or if it can be anything. Okay, town appears to be built. Let's... Oh, yeah. We need to get a blight post up. Which means I'm actually going to delete this road. We're going to put it around the back here. Everyone's housed. That's nice. And we'll put a temple here. Just a moment. Did you know that you can actually pause recordings so that YouTube does not have to see me sneeze? Beautiful, right? Love that. Okay. How are our trade routes coming? Okay. And wait, how long till that's done? 1 minute 27 seconds. So we've done 1. Okay. Okay, you need bricks, and you also need bricks, but you also need planks. Okay. So let's go ahead and put a lizard in here. We're going to tell them to make coal and to make as many bricks as they can. Sounds great. We're going to put 2 humans back in here, making planks and fabric. Which should be fine. Let's set up some fencing. Which will instantly give us +2 resolve, which is pretty nice. Our tier 2. What if YouTube wanted to see you sneeze? Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to see me sneeze, so. Let's go ahead and delete that. That should have been a fence corner. People are unhappy. Well, how do we fix unhappy people? Well, for one thing, unemployment. Will go a long way toward fixing unhappiness. Yeah, no, I don't get it either. But apparently, that's the rule, is that unemployment makes people happy. I didn't design the game. And as soon as we get the bricks, we can make this into a service building, which will let us go to tier 3, give us that sweet chance for bonus production. How are we looking on this? We got 13 minutes. Okay, it is 3 of any trade route. That's wonderful. Wonderful to know. Okay. So any trade route at all will let us get his goodie box. Love it. Let's get ourselves a nice balanced mix here. Ooh, hostility from woodcutters decreased by half. Gain 30 meat every time someone dies or leaves. That could actually be really useful. Newcomers bring 40% more goods for every gained hub level. That could also be really useful. I'm going to go with cannibalism. And I don't normally go with cannibalism, but I have it on good authority that people are going to die this game. And you're like, how can you know that? I'm like, well, because I'm going to kill him. That would do it, right? Like, I'm going to kill him. So that's how I know. Let's go ahead and put a fence here just to complete the look. And I think what we're going to do is also do a fence here and here and here. Now, again, this is not optimal. I am just putting these because I like them. When they're outside the city radius like that, they don't do anything. But you need to be fully stocked. You are. You also need to be fully stocked. Nice, okay. Move this right up against the door there. Okay. Well, let's see what we need. So first off, I should probably work on the Glade event, yeah, which is going to lower resolve, but I mean, I kind of have to. Oh, hey, ancient tablet? Ancient tablet, plus vegetables and pottery. Very nice. And let's see, Ghost of a Resentful Human. Humans deserve to be treated better than others. Without us, you would not achieve anything. We've got racists in the game now? We have canon racists in Against the Storm. Alright. Humans deserve to be treated better than others. Without us, you would not achieve anything. If you do not meet our basic needs, we will take revenge. 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes, destroys all stored ale, coats, incense, training gear, wine, scrolls, and cosmetics. Okay. And it also vanishes. Got it. And it wants 10 human houses. And also, I guess, oil? Okay. Well, the good news is that the human house is the only basic house that I have unlocked. So we can do it, we just need the ability to make bricks. So how can I get the stuff to make bricks? Like I either need to get the stuff to make... I either need to buy bricks or get the stuff to make bricks. Like that's how that works. We've got half an hour to do it, but also there's a fine smith here, and that's very nice. Very, very groovy. Do we have any clay? No. What do I have lizards doing? Okay, this needs to not be a lizard. This can be a human. That's fine. This should be 2 humans. What am I doing? This woodcutter's camp needs to be humans too. And that way, we can put a lizard in here and tell it to do 10 of these. Cool. Trade routes. Okay. So it takes a minute, and he's going to give us 20 training gear, 30 biscuits, 6 food stockpiles, and 5 parts. Alright. Love that. Where's the trader coming? 2 minutes. Okay. And we will need bricks. Bricks is our main holdup at this point. Plenty of coal, so we're going to tell this to burn coal instead of wood. Where are my other 2 lizards? Are my other 2 lizards up opening the chest? Yeah, of course they are. That's fine. Can't escape it even in a world of beavers, lizards, humans, and Protoss queens. Okay, so because it was in the last episode, we were talking in the last episode about how I think the queen is a dragon. And one of my viewers is convinced that the queen is in fact a Protoss. Why not a Zerg? Why a Protoss? Fulfill your villagers' need for religion 80 times. Well, I already have the temple being built. Absolutely, I'll do that. Gonna need a small farm. We're gonna need bricks. We're gonna need a small farm. Oh, Old Farliff is here. Hi, Old Farliff. Do you perhaps have any brick? You do have bricks. Oh, what a fine fellow you turned out to be. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to buy those. You would like some oil, would you? Okay. And some plant fiber, sure. And we'll take packs of provisions. So let's do a little less plant fiber. Excellent. Okay, now we are going to tell this guy to stop. We definitely need to do trade routes. So we just have to check to see if there's anything that I have extra of that I can sell. And I can't. That's fine. We'll get there. Could you guys perhaps finish this? Really appreciate it. Thank you. I want to not quite open up this glade because it is late in the clearance and this might be a dangerous glade, but I do want to get close to opening the glade because I do need another dangerous glade event. I have any tools, right? Yeah, no, I don't. Good sacrifice in the ancient hearth burned 25% longer. Okay, so that's useful. That would let me sacrifice longer. These lizards still working on the chest? Of course they are, but they're almost done. Let's turn this in, get that food. And I told them they cannot eat meat, so that's what's going on there. That's what's up. Okay, we need... okay. Carpenter would let us make planks more efficiently, plus give us access to tools. But simple, we got a tool shop as one of the options we can pick up for our gains. The smokehouse lets us turn meat into food, but I need meat to do it. The grove lets us grow our own resin and crystallize dew from fertile ground, but I don't love that. The forager's camp, nothing up here. Broccoli, so we can get vegetables. Forager's camp would let us get some more food right now, but I don't know if it's good long term. Tavern we get for free if we're able to get a brewery, so that's why it's grayed out. But I think the cellar might be our best bet here. Or the cookhouse. Let's do the cookhouse. Yeah, there we go. Get these human houses built. Lizards are unhappy, but they're starting out from a pretty high place, and they lose resolve very slowly compared to other races. So I'm not too fussed about it. Meanwhile, let's set up some more human houses here and here, and here and here. Which is way more human houses than we need. Well, it's more housing than we need, but we need 10 human houses total, so I might as well get them up. So that's... Yep, okay, and then this would be that. We're gonna move this down this way. For that. And then we would need just 2 more, so... That'll cover our human housing needs, once all of those are built. Take off our cap on fabric, and we're going to put 2 humans in here to make that. Clay seems useful here. Gain +1 resolve for every 2 impatience points sounds really great. Getting 5 simple tools every time we open a glade also sounds pretty good. Every 5 villagers with a need for brawling fulfilled increase the chance of bringing back double the amount of goods from events by 20%. But I only have Lizard to enjoy brawling. I'm going to go with Rebellious Spirit, because it's going to give us some immediate dividends. Let's go ahead and hire 2 more lizards here, and 2 more lizards here. This needs a pair of beavers. That already has 3 beavers. Let's rush into this glade. So we're just going to move this very close. Just cut a swath. And let's go all the way over to here. We're going to see how dangerous this glade is. Next trader shows up in 7 minutes. We have how long on you? 20 minutes? So we've got about 2 years. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Okay. So... okay, that's going to lower people's resolve quite a lot and speed up the Queen's impatience. We don't need more ancient tablets, so I think that the ancient tablets doesn't make sense. The planks we're getting, the coal we're kind of already getting. So it's, I think the Queen's Grace is what we're going to want. And to make sure that I don't have everyone completely hate me, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. And we will put a second beaver in there. You've got clay, but I don't have tools. You've got machinery and cosmetics, which doesn't do anything. But for this one, having clay is big. If I can find a way to get tools, I should probably do that. Oh, but there's also the Harvester's Camp right here. And that gives us the ability to get clay. Because plant fields have a 20% chance for clay and a 20% chance for insects with them. Very nice. Very, very groovy. Wait, no, did that wrong. That needs to be a corner. There we go. How are we doing? Okay, we got 18 of the 40 of that we need. You're going right along. And you'll be finished before that happens, so that'll get us TikTok. Got 39 of our 70 meat, and I'll get more when somebody dies. We need trade routes. How many packs of provisions? I got plenty of packs of provisions, so what can we sell? Not veggies, clearly. Not scrolls or incense. We could sell some... Okay. Yeah. Let's start doing that. What do you need? You need planks and bricks. Well... Everybody needs bricks. Okay. So let's get that tool shop. Either Beaver Resolve up to 30 or the Forum. Now, I already have one that requires me to get a brewery, so I don't really want to do the Forum too, because that's so many buildings I'm committed to getting. Let's go ahead and go with Beaver Resolve by any means. That sounds nice. And we can get lizard houses. Useful. We can get a rain mill. Crystallized dew, cosmetics, and wine. I think I want the rain mill, honestly. Let's raise this to 20. Just in case we need it. And I think I should be building a tool shop somewhere, right? Also, I should be making a cookhouse somewhere too. Which... Let's go like that. Alright. So, how are we looking on time? We have 13 minutes. We have 8. We need 2 more. What they are missing now is planks. Hi, Sahilda. What can you sell me? Oh, you can sell me the Herbalist Camp. Love that. The Forager's Camp. Sure. But also planks. And also tools. All of that would be great. So what can I sell you to make that worth your while? Well, first off, I'm not using herbs yet, so we can sell all of those. I think I can sell you 20 plant fiber. That seems fine. I could probably sell you resin. I'm not selling you wildfire essence. I need that. And I need my parts to be able to make the stuff. What if I don't buy tools? Okay, that's reasonable. What if I buy fewer? What if I don't buy planks at all? Then we're fine. So, trade. That was not enough. I need 7 more. Okay, what if I sold you all my fabric and all of my plant matter? Not enough. What if I also sold you my berries? Okay, that gets us there. Love that. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a herbalist camp near these berries and a forager's camp near these vegetables. But buying all of that should also give us enough to make our housing, and if they don't have complex food, they might eat too much. So, how are we looking on fuel? I've got lots of coal. These guys are already not doing anything. What if I just... There we go. Okay, we have plenty of spark deal. Do we have everything? So now he's gone. You're going to give us jerky, biscuits, coats, and copper bars. Love that. How long does it take? 24 seconds. Excellent. That's just beautiful. Now where can I make another hearth? Because we are definitely running out of room. I love the fact that I can make it right here, so that's where we're going to do it. Meanwhile, this scavenger's camp doesn't have anything to do, but there's always more eggs. Meanwhile... Sure. Nope. Alright, begin year 5. Go with a nice balanced mix. Gain 5 pigment for every 10 insects produced. Gain 3 plant fiber per minute. Well, I've already got a ton of plant fiber from the fact that I've got a plantation. Leisure plus 10% chance for double yield with 2 races that use leisure and a mission that requires me to get the brewery. So that's what we're doing. Take a look at our trade route options. Might as well do that. You're waiting on logs. Everybody's waiting on logs. Cool. So that gives us a fully upgraded first hub. And we need to raise Beaver's resolve somehow. So what if I favor them and then do a little bit of a burn? Not a big burn, because I think we only need it for 30 seconds, but a little bit of a burn.
Yeah.
It occurs to me I should be powering my temple, but at this point it's a little too late. Okay. Unburn. Unfavor. Turn in quest. Collect $200. Let's go ahead and power this now. What this does is it increases how long fuel burns for when you're sacrificing it, which is very nice. That'll get us closer on our trade routes order. Okay. Doing great. So we still need a brewery. We still need more meat somehow, which I think we're picking up bonus meat from eggs. Yeah, it's got a 40% chance of having meat in it. So we're making slow progress there. But we'll have more meat shortly because I did take the thing that gives me 30 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. And we've got this Forbidden Temple, which we're going to be able to use shortly. And the Forbidden Temple basically lets you sacrifice villagers for a very powerful bonus cornerstone. And that's what we're going to do. How are we looking? We've got 10. Let's make it 20. I should probably get more loggers. Where are my wood guys? Ah, yes. Well, I don't think I need you in the rain collector anymore. How many tools do we have? Or not tools, how many parts do we have? Because I know I've been selling them. Okay, we still got 6. That's fine. We will create another woodcutter's camp for the cutting of more wood. And I should have 10. I've got one on the Forger's camp. That's the problem. You don't have as good a chance of bonus production, so let's make you a human and send you over here instead. And that is going to let us cut more wood, which will be used to make planks, but also to make coal. Take a look at trade routes. We can sell eggs. I don't really want to keep selling parts if I can avoid it. And I think I'm at the point where I can. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell fabric. That sounds nice. Okay, now of course if I don't have services, people have a chance to die, so I have to lower this. I cannot afford to have people die on me right now. The problem with Prestige is that it just takes forever. Yeah. Stone roads, love it. Need to find a source for stone, obviously, but I love having stone roads. And now, let's take a look. I'm obviously... Dang. I can't actually afford to do anything here because I don't have the Citadel resources. I forgot about that part. So all I could do is kill people, and it wouldn't help. Well, looks like we're gonna have to get my meat some other way. Where exactly do I want to do this? There? I think there, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll set up a town down there. That should work nicely. So the thing is, will the queen get too impatient with us before we can finish out all 16? More protected trade, keep lowering that hostility, or even more rebellious spirit, give us more resolve. I think I need more resolve, honestly. So now that we're doing this twice, it's giving us +6. It's really nice for resolve issues. We got copper, and we can make it out of planks, but no barrels. But that is a good way for us to get tools. Let's go ahead and re-beaver our beaver places. So through the ancient, hello. What do you have? Okay, so we could do incense, which would give us religion. That is one of our requirements. The other thing that we can do in there is education, which would make the beavers happy. I'm willing to sell you my copper. I can't sell you my food stockpiles. I need those for upgrades, because that's going to be a problem soon. I'm totally happy to give you all my amber, and I think my wildfire essence should be fine. Plus, how about some coal? Let's take a look at our trade routes while we're here. 100% yes. It'll get us to 9, so that'll knock that out. The forager's camp here is empty. Is there anything else that you can be gathering? No. That's rough. So we'll move this over here and we'll fire you. Meanwhile, we don't have the planks or the bricks for that. Our woodcutting camps are kind of busy, but I think if I move this one up here... Yeah. We can get rid of that. And just a little bit underneath this. And try to set up another farm. That should work nicely. Religion's going. Lizards are kind of happy. That's good. There's our last... We need one more trade route. I don't want to sell incense because incense is working on a quest. Eggs... Let's... Oh, I don't have enough. So let's go ahead and actually make some packs of provisions. We're going to limit it to 10.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that. Stonecutter's camp should also be down here, I think. This is herbalist and this is scavengers. That needs planks. Everybody's waiting on wood. Hey, Lizard Happiness got us another building. That's great. Hey, and there's the brewery. Excellent. Okay, things are coming together. Things are coming together. Events are eventuating, as they say. I don't know if anyone says that, but 1, 2, 3. That should work. But they are indeed eventuating. Herbalist camp has no deposits nearby. Well, I think we can fix that because there are definitely mushrooms that you can be gathering. now given how many humans we have, and that they are all within the radius of this, what if we took most of our housing... I can't move because I don't have wood. The lack of wood is really a problem here. Go. Right, I needed trade goods. That's why I hadn't sold anything. And now we kind of can't. Oh, there we go. That works. And that'll get us another one. We do need to get Beaver Resolve up, but that's not an immediate problem. I think our immediate problems are a lack of wood. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't have any lizards. Well, let's take a lizard off the kiln. No, let's take a lizard... Yeah, let's take a lizard off the kiln. And we'll put him here. That'll keep my lizards very happy. The scavenger's camp is out of eggs, so I guess they have to move on to roots because we have used up our supply of eggs. It's okay, though. Trade route's going to return in a minute. That'll get us another point. What can I make flour out of? Mushrooms, roots, or grain? Huh, well, if we can make it out of mushrooms, let's make it out of mushrooms. And then pigment, yeah, we can make scrolls this way. We're not going to make packs of building materials. Humans get a chance for bonus production, so that's who we want working this. If possible. Let's go ahead and make that a pair of beavers. Now, we are at Unhappiness 5, and again, we have a chance for people to die, which admittedly would give us villagers with this effect. Okay. So we'd have 14 with a 5% chance of perishing. So that means we should, on average, lose about 2 over the course of 45 seconds. So we're gonna let this go. Here we go. Strategically letting one villager die to give you enough meat to fulfill an order. That's the kind of Machiavellian tactics we like seeing, right? I mean, Prestige is where they start hitting you with the hard choices. Got a lot of lizard jobs, so I should probably hire some lizards, yeah? Put some humans up here. And tell them to only make berries, I think, because we're going to have enough plant fiber from other sources. Let's go ahead and turn in these orders, give ourselves a bunch of lizards, and... oh, I guess a bunch of villagers. Just gives us so many villagers. Re-beaver all of my beaver jobs. You've got 37 people living up there. Let's go ahead and lizards. And now we can go up to consumption and not, and go ahead and let them eat meat. That seems fine. Okay. Clan Hall would give us brawling and religion, but we already have access to both of those. The market would give us access to luxury and cleanliness. We don't have access to luxury yet. That might be a thought. The brickyard doesn't help us all that much. The lizard house kinda does, though. Yeah, we're gonna go with the lizard house. Right. We're gonna do that. 10 jerky when we make pie. Gain a lizard for every 25 eggs. Every burnt cyst removes an additional 50 corruption. I don't have anything that lets me make pie. I don't have anything that lets me make eggs. In Firekeeper's armor, I'm gonna go ahead and use reroll. I'm not delighted by any of these. Okay, 3 clay a minute would be huge. But gaining a global resolve for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements and trade routes added retroactively could also be huge, because I think we've already got 1, right? And that would give us more resolve. But 3 clay a minute gives us bricks, and that's just too big to pass up given how hard it is for us to get bricks. Yeah, Prestige be like, do you want to sell your soul to the vendor, or would you like half your village to die? That is what Prestige be like, especially at high levels. You are not in any way wrong. Let's go ahead and make some stone roads, because I need to make some stone roads. Let's put 2 humans in here. And you can make ale out of roots. Sounds great. You show up in 2.5 minutes. A human herbalist has died. Right. Okay. How are we looking on employment? Pretty full up. We're still not keeping up with the amount of wood that we need for our town, so I guess we should probably cut some more wood. Looks like our entire town is going to be woodcutters by the end of this. We are quickly running out of food, jeez. We have some tools. Space to move that yet. But we do have the ability to get this, and that's very nice because we can then build a tavern. Hi, Sahilda. Do you happen to have any incense on you? I would love some incense. You don't. That's fine. But you do have tools, and that's always lovely. Love to see tools. Mushrooms, that could be interesting. fuel burning longer, coat production. Okay, so let's get some tools. And then I'm thinking... You do have stone. Okay, so let's sell you packs of provisions, and let's sell you fabric, because I'm getting free supplies for that. And what if I sold you, like, 4 parts, and then decided to sell you less fabric? Perfect. And the reason I wanted to do that is because then I can use that 20. Oh man, getting 6 machinery would be real nice, but I don't need the cosmetics or the luxury goods, so we are going to turn this in for a point and a bunch of amber. Don't need the tinkerer. The scribe could be good. You know, it occurred to me I also don't have any food, so maybe we should fix that. Yeah, just maybe, just maybe we should fix that. Maybe a little. Wow. Sure, that works. Now, how much have we lowered the hostility of the forest? Oh, hey, 90. That's quite a lot. That's pretty good. I like it. Okay, now we can make more paved roads, right? So we probably should. Did I never cut down that tree? I like it. There's just a random gnarled tree in the middle of town. We are leaving that there. That is wonderful. It's going to be our mascot tree. And then over here, I want to do stone roads in this area. And probably connect them up. So we're gonna schedule all of that for stone roadage. And that should get most of that. Really should think about opening up another glade. Okay, Beaver House is really good. Beaver House is really good because it's going to increase the beaver's resolve, and again, I need to get the beaver's resolve up to 30, as you can see. So this should be very, very nice. Of course, the problem is we need planks for our tavern, which will also raise resolve, but we can't raise that resolve until we get there. Okay. So let us fire all of our beavers. We have so many woodcutters right now. It is preposterone. It is preposterone with cheese. Okay, that gets us down to hostility 4. But you know what? I don't think I want Hostility 4. I think I want Hostility 3. Beaver Resolve is somehow still low. How is that possible? Probably because they don't have houses. Yeah, that would do it. So, what if I said Hostility 2? Now we're fine. We got our paved roads. That's good. That's good. Pumps making the brewery produce faster is nice, but gaining another global resolve, just pumping all these global resolve modifiers seems very, very good, because we're getting 4 here. This is lowering the hostility of the forest, and that's giving us 1. Let's go ahead and turn in this paved road order for a bunch of tools and some amber. Yeah, okay. Rehire all of our beavers. Turn off the happy burning. And I guess we're getting some more beavers. But now we have 39 tools, and that seems like enough to do this. Do I want oil and clay? No, I think I want the points in the amber. Right, we need to make that scribe somewhere. But where to put you? You know, I kind of like the idea of putting it here. So let's do that. And then for the tavern, we can do that. When's our next trader coming? 4.5 minutes, okay. Woodcutter's Camp has no trees nearby. Well, I've got so many Woodcutter's Camp, you'll have to be more specific. Okay, let's go ahead and pop open this glade. Got another point. We don't need the tools. Coats would be nice. I don't think we need pigment. Skewers, copper bars, and ale. I think I've already got access to skewers. Let's grab the grove, I think, because then we can grow our own crystallized dew. And growing our own crystallized dew means that we can use those plus planks to make tools. And having a lot of tools could be very nice. Opened up another glade, and this has another hostile spirit. Now you can use Spark Dew, and then your request is to keep the hostility level at 5 or above for 120 seconds. I mean... Oh! Or hostility is increased by 240? Okay. Well, fun fact. Hostility is already above that, so... rock on. Right? Like... it's counting down. We're keeping the hostility up there. I don't even have to do anything. That's great. It's really great. Hashtag housing for beavers is finally happening again. Now that I've got a settlement in which I unlocked all of the happiness housing. I don't know if it's going to be enough, because we do have to get to 16. But I think the fact that as the queen gets more impatient, the people get happier, is going to help a lot. What do I have? I currently have 41, 55 housing? Yeah. So once we get this full up, trader has arrived. Nice. Can I appease this guy? I can. Let's go ahead and calm him. And we will send 2 lizards to retrieve his supplies, which includes more tools. Nice. And yeah, that's just the ghost chest. Hey, Sother, how you doing? Oh, hey, you've got incense. That's wonderful. I love that you've got incense. That is so good. Also ale. Nice. Okay. And wine, which I don't think I can use at the moment. Shorter storms, faster traders. I don't think I need any of that. I do think that I want to sell you tools. So, no, you know what? Let's get both of those, because now I can do that. Okay, so selling all of that lowers the hostility of the forest, and that's great. It's real great. And now we are finally keeping up with that. Let's take one of these guys out and make it a human, because I realized this can be a lizard again. I can put 2 beavers in the makeshift, or in the rain collector. And we're at just about full employment. That's wonderful. Everyone's being nicely productive, but I think I can get... How long do I need to keep the beaver happiness for? 2 minutes. I don't have long enough. Okay. Stonecutter's camp already has no deposits. That's fine. We're just going to move this right back here. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. That's fine, we'll just move you down here. Herbalist camp has no herbs nearby. Well, that's also fine, because there's loads of mushrooms right this way. And let's go ahead and open up this finesmith. I think I don't have the planks yet, because I'm still making beaver housing. That's okay. That is all right. We now have so much in the way of fuel that we should be able to hold off the storm no trouble. Am I? Yeah, I'm not burning anything. Religion got up there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and deliver that. Gives us another +3 flat bonus to happiness. Now the thing is, I don't like the chance of people dying. Okay, good news is nobody's gonna die. One pack of provisions for 10 herbs produced. Hostility from woodcutters is decreased by 12. That could be nice. Gain insects every time we cut down 2 trees. Well, that gives us a ton of insects. And we can then use the insects to make skewers. Love it. know what? Dang it. Come on, beavers. Come on. A little more. I believe in you. I believe. I do believe in beavers. Yes. Okay, let's unfavor that. And let's turn off our happy burn. And re-beaver all of our beaver locations. Coming to a beaver location near you. Amber, +2 berry production and +2 roots production. Very nice. And now we just need 2 more points that we're going to have to find some way of getting. Okay. Well, I think what we need to do is actually open up some glades. Like, what if... instead of all of this, we just brushed a couple of glades. And if we're going to rush a couple of glades, let's go ahead and take ourselves a lovely little screen grab. Let's see what we can get here. We can grab a guild house. We should 100% do that. And I think a brick oven? Sure. If I was going to build another small hearth, where would I put it? There, looks good. There we go. Okay. Now you have living matter to deal with. Chest of ancient wooden tablets, 5 parts, 20 crystallized dew. Love it, let's go. Investigate. But more importantly, we only have 13 tools. That's fine. What are you making tools out of? That's perfect. Of course, we are low on food, but I'm kind of okay with us being low on food. And is that a foraging camp that we can use? Why, yes, it is. Is it kind of negated by the fact that we're working living matter? Why, yes, we are. But that's okay, because we don't really need to care. Like, what we need to do is just get tools so that we can turn this in for like 3/4 of a point. Is kind of where we're at right now. And the Queen's super patient. Okay. We have Stonecutter's Camp usability now. And also, of course, we don't have food, so I can't do the other thing. doesn't get us any closer to points. This does. You know what? We've got plenty of patience, so I'm going to go ahead and call him early. Fire's going out. Okay. Burn wood. We'll be fine. Hi, Jorg. So, why did I want you? Right, hostility of the forest. Tools. Let's go ahead and buy tools. +1 to ale production could be nice. Traders arriving faster is nice. Biscuit doesn't do anything. Let's see. I have so much pigment. Wow, I did not realize I was making that much pigment. That is a lot of pigment. Or that much flour, my word. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not increase the hostility of the forest by 600 points heading into a storm. That would 100% get people dead. What's this ghost want? Have at least 8 humans starving at the same time. Or you'll kill 3 human villagers and destroy a pile of food. Greedy human farmers always want to take crops for themselves. These traitors hid everything from us and pretended the crops were rotten. Wow, we are getting some dark lore in this world. Alright, folks, well, I think I've done everything I need to make it at this point. Like, okay, yeah, we're gonna lose more villagers. Like, we're just going to. But I think it's gonna be okay. Wow, that's so many people dying. Okay, we lost a Firekeeper, and that's not okay. Question is, are my scouts still going? Sure. Let's go ahead and do this. The thing is, I think we win. Check it out. I mean, that ending was kind of rough, but, I mean... Well, we got level 10. We got 1694. We got 18 reputation, so that's great. With 9 impatience left, despite all of those deaths. We completed 9 orders. We got 11 regular events, 3 dangerous events. No villager left. A whole crap ton of them died. Game finished before year 12. Game finished with at least 40 villagers, despite all the die-offs at the end. We won it on the Cursed Royal Woodlands, on Viceroy or higher, and Prestige 1. So let's go back to our world map and spend our loot. So we get the wall crossing, and we get the regular wall, which means it's time for some wall decorations. Plus we get bent pipes now, not that I care. Let's go ahead and go to upgrades. We've got only food, and neither of these can be upgraded with food, so I guess we're jumping up to the next level where we will unlock plus 2% to global production speed and 10% bonus speed for working glade events, as well as 2% burning duration and resources sacrifice burn longer. And then of course, we will watch the world get consumed. Which means next time, we still don't have any other groups. I wonder why that is. Why I don't have any competition yet. Huh. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode of Against the Iron Storm. If you're watching this on YouTube, remember you can catch me live on Friday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern and Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. I tend to stream for about 3 hours, though I went 3.5 today because Prestige takes a while. I will probably actually start shortening these and cut each Prestige level into 2 videos because they are kind of longer to make. Each one takes about 1.5 to 2 hours, and once I get into the upper Prestiges, they'll be taking 3. So we're going to start dividing those up. But in the meantime, that's where we're at, and you can see me live. The start times will not change. Also, if you are on YouTube, please go ahead and give the video a like if you liked it, especially if you stuck around this far. If you did stick around this far, I super appreciate it. I know that's a lot of time to spend with me, as I'm playing a very soothing game. Any kind of comments you want to make about suggestions I can do in the future, go ahead and leave them down below. Any ideas? Go ahead and try to boost that algorithmic engagement for me so we can see if we can get YouTube to start paying me and maybe get some kind of, I don't know, connection to Aramite Games going. They're going live on Steam in Q4 of this year, and that is rapidly approaching. So I would love to get a bit more of a following in order to do that. In the meantime, have yourselves a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one.